Hey.
That is J. Paul's best dance in
Yes.
this world. As in, he just wanted to just get up from the chair, but he couldn't. Like.
And the title of that song is J. Paul's favorite word for honeypot, in case you didn't know. Honeypot, why you keep it straight face?
I know you like the dance too. You like the dance I do when that song comes on.
Girlfriend. But J.
My
Paul,
love.
no.
Don't do that.
J. Paul, wait. This dance that you're always doing,
Eh.
what's it about?
You dey feel am?
It's a joke.
By the way, we look like Power Rangers today. Yellow, red.
She's not having it with you today. Like,
Don't do that. This guy.
Before the show ends,
This
we'll
guy
solve our
is
problem.
everywhere you go. Like, it just a share.
but now you the wear yellow now.
It's not my business, but this guy, like, everybody is crushing on him. Who are you again?
But it's not his fault.
No, I don't like it. Like,
How is it to be a fine boy?
you can go and be with them. I don't. I like your shoes, Catherine.
Thank you, honeypot.
I don't like you again, please. I don't like
start
somebody
by
that
doing
is
that.
for everybody.
We'll solve our problem
Everybody and for nobody.
Wow. My people, when it is Friday, we become the ultimate party animals with the most electrifying and
I'm not an
infectious
animal in
vibes
Jesus.
out there. Wow. So let me take that again. When it's Friday, we become the most infectious party people. Are you good? Honeypot, can I go on? We give you infectious vibes out there, trust me. So get ready to turn up the volume and let the good times roll with a playlist full of hit music videos and a storage room filled with the most outrageous content on TV.
And the content can be yellow in color. So, very true. The weekend is here and it is time to let it all out. Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah?
Steam off the stress. Basically, make yourself feel free because you are in the home of raw entertainment.
I am mild OCD. Please stop touching me. I don't know where your hands have been today. So get ready, people. I love you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Get ready to let your head down like me. And enjoy the weekend vibes because this is the one lunch hour you won't want to miss because nothing beats what we bring to the table. And we are serving it hot, hot and spicy as always. So let the weekend begin.
So let me introduce her. Her name is Honey Shmoney,
Yeah.
Honey Rubber,
Yeah.
Honey Pot, Honey Flames.
The baddest in the
honey.
game.
All right, it is your homegirl right here. It is your girlfriend next door. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Rubber. It is Honey Money. Like money. It is honey dollars, honey pounds, honey euros, honey. Do I like naira? All right. So yeah, you can run with anyone today. Yeah. You can add that one to like. Yeah, thank you.
So let me introduce myself. You already know Honey Pot's love of her life. You know, Jay, Big P, Precious Boy on the Block.
You're not the love of my life.
You know the vibe, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to be a vibe.
So right now you're Honey J.
Honey J. Sweet.
All right, let me introduce myself. My name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, baby. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate cruise, baby. And I'm on a cruise with these two people today. Like,
I'm wondering, the day you have injury on your hand, how would you do?
You don't go face me because this is how we do. Wow, J. Paul.
Who are these people?
Wow.
Where did I know them?
Anyway, we've got an exciting show lined up for you today, okay? First up, we'll be bringing you the latest updates with our entertainment news segment. Following that, we'll be celebrating some of our favorite celebrities on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a trip down memory lane on Rewind before diving into the wild and crazy world of social media on Socialville, which will be brought to us by Kitty Kata of Kate Cruise.
On the other half of the show, we will have one of us expressing gratitude on the trade-off segment, followed by the news recap. On today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about 5 refrigerator mistakes you didn't know you were making. Yes, so we'll end the show for the week with a reminder that
happiness is free! The best.
My Mayoko and Davido. What has been happening to Davido online? Sophia Momodu.
Honey pot.
Here we go again.
A lot is going on.
I saw one comment. The person said that every time relationship matters. Yule Doche's family has gone. Now it is the Adegle case. And I'm like, oh, please.
Everybody
What's happening?
Online in-laws.
What's happening?
Everybody get their time. They'll all be fine. Anyway, let's dive straight into the entertainment news for today. And we're starting with this one. Falz undergoes knee surgery in the UK. Nigerian rapper and activist Folarin Falana, popularly known as Falz, has called for prayers as he underwent a surgery. This was made known in a now trending video on his Instagram page. Speaking on his health status, the singer disclosed that he sustained a knee injury in November 2022 while playing football, and after consultation, he was advised to go for a knee surgery. The first section revealed how he flew to the UK on May 2nd, 2023, where the surgery was successfully performed on him. He shared videos of him in the hospital, also giving a detailed explanation of how he sustained the injury and how the surgery went. He said, and I quote, "On the 23rd, I went to play football and I sustained a knee injury, and it's pretty serious. On November 30th, 2022, I did my anterior cruciate ligament ACL. My MRI came back and it shows that there's a complete tear on my anterior cruciate ligament ACL. And I have been advised to go into surgery to fix it," end of quote. He captioned it with, "Current situation, it's a whole journey to being 100% back. Say a prayer for me," and we really do wish him the very, very best.
All right, so I think it's just about what we've always talked about, that is, celebrities have always been carrying, or these days just carry people along. They just want to know what's happening in their lives and all that, especially with the fact that if you're not a celebrity and you're going through stuff and you think that it's just you in this world, everybody is a human being, so other people too are going through it. And again, it tells you that, if you have been having some symptoms, if somebody is talking about what has happened to them and maybe you've been having some feelings, you don't even know what is wrong with you and you've not been to the hospital, like perhaps you can maybe have a hint of what is wrong with you and then quickly just check yourself into the hospital so that they can help you fix whatever thing it is that you're going through. And it's been in different parts, like everybody has been sending their good wishes to him. I did too, which is good. But I saw a Twitter comment yesterday where some politician's son was talking about, so you can go to the UK to fix your needs. Why didn't you check into Lassuth or something? And that's another conversation entirely. And I'm like, how did we even get here again? Like, what's the meaning of this?
The person does. Let's not go ahead and have this discussion, because the person that said it, don't they go abroad?
Exactly, all the time.
We are all responsible for this place that we call country, this place that we call our home. So we have to start by ourselves to start fixing things. But that aside, I mean, this is serious. We've seen even abroad in Hollywood, lots of celebrities go through all these things that have been happening to them. And him coming out to say he had a knee, he's not asking for help from anybody.
Just prayers.
Just saying, please pray for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a knee injury and he's had it since 2022. So definitely it must have gotten worse for him to go abroad and
for
try
surgery.
to fix it. So we wish him well. That's all we can do right now, instead of us finding issues where there
are no issues, right? Yeah.
We just wish him the very best. We wish him quick recovery, and we want our husband material back on social media.
Oh, wow.
Asharo.
That's the one that is doing
Because that's what he's been posting.
That's
like,
the one that is
in
doing
recent times, he's been posting a lot of content saying his husband material and all of that. And in my head, I'm
the way
like,
he pronounces the Asharo.
So it's just...
Asaro is Asaro. We only Asharo.
Falz the Bad Guy is a ball of talent. He is someone whose page you would not want to leave once you go on his page.
You don't leave. It's you don't leave the page.
I do not leave the page
It's
when
okay.
I'm
Do you have a crush on him?
content.
I could convey it to him.
We could.
He's a cool person. He knows.
No.
Oh, he knows that you have a
Yes.
crush on him.
No,
Does
not
he
that I have a
know
crush
that
on him.
you-
He knows that I know he's a cool person. I've told him before. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we move on?
All right. Moving on the entertainment news, Rihanna finally reveals her son's name. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have finally revealed the name of their baby boy, and it is one of the coolest names. The Fenty Beauty mogul gave birth to their bundle of joy last May and have kept him, especially his name, largely out of the spotlight as they prepare to welcome their second child together. They reportedly named their baby boy Riza, as the birth certificate obtained by the Daily Mail revealed his name as Riza Atelston Myers. Many also believe he is called that after American producer and rapper Riza, the leader of the Wu-Tang Clan. Rihanna has been spotted wearing Wu-Tang Clan merch after welcoming her son, and fans now believe it was her subtle way of hinting at her son's moniker. Assuming they are using the same pronunciation as the famous rap leader, their son's name is pronounced Riza. The couple also decided to give their son the same middle name as A$AP Rocky, whose legal birth name is Rakim Atelston Myers. The certificate of live birth also indicates that Riza was born at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles.
Interesting stuff.
I wish OJ was on the show so that we'll confirm, since he said he has known the name since.
And I wonder why his name is not there. Maybe they will just
Exactly.
say Ezere or
Don't be Caesar.
Orange juice,
Emmanuel,
yeah.
or it will
Or
just
Riza
be OJ
juice.
that they will
Was it
put
not
there or
Caesar that
something.
OJ said?
Oh wow.
Zasha stay there. There's that.
Interesting, but I don't think that you know, because they were saying that also if they were to go by the rapper's name, it will be Riza. But then, how else do you pronounce that, or do you say Iza or something? I mean, that's how, because even when it's Caesar and it's SZA, yeah.
All right, now we know his name, and he looks like his mom and his dad. Like, I don't know, kids of these days, and they always take from both worlds. But we have to wait a bit to see who it will look like.
What baffles me is the way the guy is always smiling. You know, he's not smiling in this particular picture.
No, in
But
this
he's
one,
always smiling in other pictures.
It's
like
good
he
now.
knows who he was born
yes.
to. Be like, yo, I got it good, man.
Come on, how does this thing even happen, Seth?
Even Beyonce's kids. Ha.
Oh my
Well.
God. No, but Kanye West child with kid doesn't smile, oh. It's like Kanye. Like, that their first child.
Nori.
She doesn't smile.
At all. All right, still on the entertainment news, Dolph Lundgren reveals 8-year cancer battle. Dolph Lundgren has revealed he has been battling cancer for the last 8 years in a candid interview on In Depth with Graham Bensinger. The Rocky star said his cancer battle started when doctors found a tumor in his kidney in 2015, and the doctors were able to remove the cancerous tumor. Here's the actor telling his story.
Found a tumor, or they didn't know what it was, just a tumor in my kidney, and they took it out here in LA in 2015. But then they did a biopsy and it was cancerous. And then I did scans every 6 months. Then you do it every year, and it was fine, you know, for 5 years. In 2020, I was back in Sweden and had some kind of acid reflux, or I didn't know what it was, so I did an MRI. I did one, and they found that there were a few more tumors. The doctor called me when I was in Alabama, ready to shoot, and he said they found one more tumor in the liver. So I was like, oh, shit, okay. At that point, it started to hit me that this is kind of something serious. They did a scan to, you know, prepare for surgery. And the surgeon called me and said, no, it's grown now, it's too big. We can't take it out. It's like the size of like a small lemon. So now, if they can't take it out, that means you have to do systemic therapy. But then I started getting these side effects where I got diarrhea, and I lost a lot of weight. And that wasn't very nice for myself or for, you know, my poor fiancée. I think now, thinking back, they probably thought, oh, I'm a lost case, which I'd realized that with a guy in London. He started saying things like, you should probably take a break and spend more time with your family and so forth. So I kind of asked him, you know, how long do you think I've got left? And he said, you know, I think he said 2 or 3 years, but I could tell in his voice that he probably thought it was less.
Even as his cancer continued to progress, Lundgren decided to get a second opinion from Dr. Alexandra Drakaki, who made a key discovery about his case. The California-based oncologist discovered a mutation in one of his growths that is common in lung cancer, allowing doctors to try other potential treatments. Following a change in treatment, the actor says within 3 months, his tumors had been shrinking between 20 and 30%. By the end of 2022, his tumors had shrunk by about 90%, allowing him to surgically remove all the remaining scar tissue. Dolph Lundgren is set to have a number of upcoming premieres, including his role as Gunnar Jensen in Expendables 4, slated to be out September 22, and King Nerusin, Aquaman, and The Lost Kingdom, set to be released on December 20th.
Oh my gosh.
As King Nerus.
That's a lot,
It
lot.
is.
And the fact that, yeah, he has, I would think that he has the funds. Imagine this happened to somebody who did not even have, like, you're just in a place like Nigeria. And then how do you, when you don't even have enough funds, how do you seek second opinion about your health? And then the fact that they can actually go that way and is optimistic, or it was optimistic about it, and then it shrunk by 90%, and at the end of the day, they could actually just totally remove everything.
So I had...
Congratulations to him.
Yes,
I'm thanking God on his behalf, because I don't think a lot of people would survive this.
So I had a conversation recently with a friend who has been having pain somewhere, and he said he went to see a doctor. The first doctor misdiagnosed him, and he was like, no, this can't be what I have. He went to another doctor. So he had to seek different opinions of different doctors, and 2 of them had the same thing to say. And that was when he decided that, okay, this is what I have. So these days, because of wrong diagnosis, a lot of people are going to seek second or third opinions, and they do not rely on one doctor's opinion. But what do we now say in the case of people, like you said, who can afford to get other opinions? Because now, what if he had decided for himself and accepted the sentencing that he had just 2 or 3 years by the first doctor, and he didn't even talk to the second one, who now did research and found out that they could shrink it, there were other treatments. Because now, by now, he would still be in that space, in that box he already puts himself, saying, I don't have much time left. But now this has happened, he has recovered, and this is also to people out there that they should always try to seek other opinions, especially in medical...
It's not even, so we have a situation where the health system over there actually really works, and it's not about who has the most money. Anybody can have access to good health care when you're out there, because you're paying tax, you're paying all that stuff. It's in there. So, like, people even have the home service, like the healthcare workers come to you. You can register for these things, and they will come to you and they will do stuff. So I want a situation where in the future, like, we don't have to run, like someone said initially, we don't have to run when we have something here. One doctor will diagnose you of something here, then you now have to run to the UK to go and check if it's actually real what you have. So we have to just get to that point where healthcare is easily accessible. Good healthcare is actually easily accessible. But we're happy for this guy.
Yes,
and it's not easy. 8 years. It's a long time. It's actually a long time.
It's a long battle.
It's a long battle.
And yeah, like Honeypot said, congratulations to him for overcoming all of this. Like, it's a long time coming.
Most definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Blessing Inze, who is a year older today. Hollywood actress, and entrepreneur, with her good interpretation of roles, she has acted in movies like Prophetess, Fractured, amongst other movies.
Blessing Nze, talented producer and actress.
Yeah, I
Happy
just got off a production.
Besides with her, oh my gosh.
Really
I like her. I like that she's versatile too. I saw something she did with Bimba Ademoye, and she was speaking pidgin from another African country, and it really sank.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We also have Dele Taiwo, who is a year older today. The funky Juju crooner is one of the pioneers of Juju music. He is known for his outburst of opinions in his songs, some of which include The Master Part 1 and 2, Funky Juju, and several others.
These people paved the way.
Yes,
for.
indeed.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Also on the list, Gabriel Byrne is 73 today. He's an Irish actor, film director, film producer, screenwriter, audiobook narrator, and author. He has starred in more than 70 films for some of cinema's best-known directors.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also, Jason Biggs is 45 today. You might remember the American actor and comedian for playing Jim Levenstein in the American Pie comedy film series, and also Larry Bloom in the Netflix original series Orange is the New Black.
American Pie. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. On the list as well, Malin Ackerman is 45 today. She's a Swedish-Canadian actress, producer, and model who has acted in films such as The Heartbreak Kid, Watchmen, The Proposer, Couples Retreat, Rampage, amongst others.
She is very talented. I remember her in Rampage. It was a whole lot. Her beautiful eyes and a smile. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also, Rami Malek is 42 today. He's an American actor who you might remember for his role as Queen lead singer Freddie Mercury in the biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, for which he won the Academy Award, Golden Globe Award, Screen Actors Guild Award, and British Academy Film Award for Best Actor.
Brilliant
Yes,
actor
yes.
right there. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also on the list, Ving Rhames is 64 today. He's an American actor best known for his starring role as Luther Stickle in the Mission Impossible film series and his supporting role as gang kingpin Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. Other movies to his credit include Con Air, Out of Sight, Entrapment, Death Race franchise, and others.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy
There's
birthday
a birthday
to
shout out. Yeah. Talk by Mark Odige on your view. Today is our birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mommy. We wish you the very best, and we hope you have a fun-filled day.
Definitely.
Beautiful pictures, I must say. Her photo shoots
Definitely.
was pretty. And happy birthday to every single person celebrating today. Wish you the very best. We hope you have a great and an amazing day. And it's the beginning of the weekend. As Onipot always says, go and have fun and send us address. If you can't, delivery is there. Logistics, send our party rice.
That's right. It is now time for Rewind. Let's take a glimpse at what happened today in entertainment history.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1967, Are You Experienced, the album by Jimi Hendrix, was first released. It was one of the most influential debut albums ever. And in 1994, Pulp Fiction, directed by Quentin Tarantino and starring John Travolta, Uma Thurman, and Samuel L. Jackson, premiered at the Cannes Films Festival. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Hey. That is a jam and more.
Ricky Baby.
I tell you. Anyway, welcome to Social View, the place you can get your daily fix of the fun and craziness going on in the world of social media. So let's just get right into it. And you can see this cute dog peeping out the window. It says, payment receipt. Thank you. Rider will contact you for delivery today. Our customers after 1 hour. This thing can be so annoying.
Okay, so when you already, I think some people don't read or they don't pay attention to details. Because I remember that when I was in primary school, it was one thing my father was always about. I don't know why. Maybe he observed me, but he would always just say, it wasn't even about, oh, go and read your books and kiniko at the end of the day when you're going to write exams for him. He's saying to me, be sure to read the instructions. Because so many times you might even know the answer, but you don't read the instruction and then you miss it. And I think it is paying attention to details here. People don't read. I saw a post where somebody puts the price of something. Yeah, she did like a reel, and there was price on each item. And somebody was still asking, how much is that orange? So the person was forced to say, the price is on it. Because, auntie, can you know?
They didn't say now, they said today.
Yeah, so yeah, today could be. So when you now
9 p.m.
start disturbing the person, like, you know, yeah.
Okay, oh, and the meme king makes an appearance. This one is very annoying when they say, you don't look like you can cook. Make hang onions for neck. I know why people say these things. Say, oh, with this your nails, you don't look like someone that can cook. All these fine girls that don't know how to cook. I'm like, eh?
You know
is it by that one?
Misha, if you think that I don't look like I can cook, it's okay. Get cook for me. Get a chef for me. Get a cook for me if you're interested in me. I mean, Abi, you don't like it. Like, I don't look like I can.
Because if you think I sorted every day. Jeff, I hope you're learning, Sha.
It's fine, it's fine. It's okay.
But Depo can cook now, but I'm not sure that I want to roll with you. You are everywhere. I don't like, oh God.
It's okay. It's okay.
You have said that it's okay, so it's
everywhere.
okay.
You are somewhere.
This guy, I don't understand him. Like,
It's not my fault.
Shut up your mouth.
Moving on, I'm sure we all know this cap. And this person says, if your dad wears this cap, you have siblings in all 36 states. Wow.
Are you joking?
Wow.
Is it like a cheetah's cap or something?
It's like that is the universal.
These people where they wear this cap that year.
Then they waka.
Have you heard of Playboy?
Oh, Juwon has it.
Yes.
Juwon in this
So it be like you don't get pikin for at least 12 states now. It's still on the way.
I hope
Baba don't
his
they.
wife is. It's the cheetah for me.
Wow. All right, so this is a conversation between two people. And the first one says, you this boy, you're still jumping bike up and down at your age. You never read to buy car. And the other one responds, sometimes you should think before you speak. Do you realize your dad is my bike man? So don't shoot yourself in the foot next time. Think before you talk. Deborah, close your mouth. He shocked you. So he's helping your family business. And you're insulting him.
Let's move on.
Because I don't even think that the person that is talking has a car.
Has a car.
Or can you have a car and your father is...
Well, it's actually possible. But next time, don't chase your father's customer, okay? At Sperry_ says, my first apartment in Abuja stressed my life because my crazy landlord had 3 massive dogs that let loose by 9 p.m. QOG. I complained bitterly, but Baba said that I should start buying food and dinner regularly for his dogs so that they will become my guys. Chai. From what I've heard, say OJ's dogs, when they stand.
Are they taller than him?
I don't know. But that's what I started with, from what I've heard.
Oh my
From what I've heard.
Don't leave me.
Wow!
Sorry, bro, now joke.
Wow.
Now joke. OJ, wherever you are.
He's a great child. He's a great child. No, you people cannot do my
I'm
OJ like that.
I'm enjoying this. Bring it on.
Therefore, now your guy
I
is
love
like
you,
that.
bro.
Therefore, now your guy is like that.
I love it.
Wow.
He's a very humble guy.
So this conversation is something that I can relate to. When someone says, baby, what's your genotype? And I say AC, what about you? Say TV. AC is actually a genotype.
I did not know that AC was an actual
Every
genotype.
time I tell people,
It's not common.
every time I tell people AC, they're like, air conditioner, you don't like fan.
But guess
I'm like,
what?
what?
Guess what? Do you know that I thought about it before and I'm like, growing up, we never used to hear AC. We knew about AAAS, SS.
Yeah.
You know, we never used to. So I'm like, did these people just fall from heaven? Like, and then you see somebody
Where
that
did
is
they come
old
from?
and the person is saying that they are AC. And I'm like, it wasn't common. Like, we weren't hearing it.
We're not many.
So they think that
We're
you're
not
joking.
many.
Like,
Yes. So say AC call fan. I'm like, are you joking?
It might actually be a cool thing, like, yo, I'm AC, man.
Maybe that's what I'm always up to. Anyway, AC is a genotype.
It's actually
Yes,
a genotype.
it
I have
is
a friend
genotype.
who's AC.
My genotype is AC, so please stop saying TV or fan, please. It's not funny. It's serious. moving on. There's a conversation with Sis V, and then Sis V is now sending a message saying, judge this matter. My brother, what do you see? 12 items. Screenshot all the chat. My brother doesn't have the time and patience, and he say, what the person do not good at all. He not even read them.
I think I just report myself. I did this table.
Wow.
So this happened yesterday.
It's even recent.
And yesterday I was not in the mood. But I don't even want to talk to a human being. I just wanted to just do my
No one
thing.
talks to a human being.
I just wanted to be on my own.
Okay.
My phone was frustrating me. Okay. So the next thing, my guy sent me a link to his songs. I hope he's not watching. He sent me a link to his songs. He said, make I just check. It's an EP. So he has not released it yet. He wanted me to like listen to it. So I said, yeah, no worry, I'll check it out. I just only remembered when I saw this thing now. Bro, I'll go check them out. No
But
vex.
at least you will check it out. Not that you didn't
This
check
one
it and
didn't
you
even
said,
download.
guy, is good.
So my own is that I really do not like people to bother me that much, except like you are in that position to bother me. So what I do is, if it is not like it's a personal thing that you're asking me about, as it is like that, it just comes like this. I just highlight it and then I delete. Like as
But do you know
the whole bunch like this, I just do the whole thing and then
story
I
You're
You're
very
trash,
wicked. Yeah, wicked.
No, because I'm.
Do you know what pains the person?
The person is going through.
No,
The
So
person
I am
wants you
saying
to
that if
judge.
it is not directed, like you're asking me that question, and if you're asking me that question, I'm going to calm down. So it is when I have this, because yes, as I said, you can be going through stuff.
Yes.
Do you know,
But do you know?
when
And
I
then the person needs your opinion. That's why I say, judge this matter.
but not now. I will do it when I have
You know
time
that
to judge this matter.
half of the people on Instagram, they're like this.
Yes.
You post picture, you put
God
caption.
bless
They're
you.
not go
They
read the
don't.
caption.
They just
Especially
comment.
OJ, they know they read OJ caption. OJ go put there, you know those
No, then
Doche
they
things.
no
5 plus
no
6
then they
equals
read
to
them
2.
more, but they don't know that this guy this guy is silly. So some people actually take OJ seriously.
Yeah. December leads to
Anytime I
January.
just see that thing, I just like this one don't come
Baba's
again
caption
today.
once a month.
In case you're
Mark
not
register.
following him, it's King OJ on Instagram.
Yep.
Let's see what we are talking about.
Yes.
King OJ, H-O-J-A-Y.
OJ is so
So the thing with OJ is when you follow OJ, you are subscribing to monthly posts. So it's a monthly
Oh,
subscription.
now monthly.
Now monthly they
This is
post.
na quarterly.
and the caption no they ever get
OJ
text.
get pictures. You know they
Guy, if you see his phone, if you even see other people's phone,
Now the thing is, he get pictures for other people phone.
phone, thank you.
Aside
Like
your
I just
phone.
said, as in, but Baba no go post. They go say, "It's my PA, it's my PA, it's my PA." Let's move on. So this one, pregnancy cravings. She says my pregnant big sister is asking for Gary in a water bottle. She wants to take Gary, but from a water bottle. Now, like this pregnancy hormones, they do them. God, I beg it.
Excuse me. Me, I've not heard this type of kidney before. I know that you can be craving food. Which one is inside bottle? Is there an aroma that comes?
Honeypot, there was someone that told me that
excuse
when
me.
her sister was pregnant, they used to go to the beach to pack sand because she doesn't want to be smelling the sand.
No. So I understand that, but that you want to drink Gary and it has to be inside water bottle.
Yes. People are very specific about what they want.
Inside water
She's
bottle.
specific. It's what she
No, you don't
wants.
get. So you can be craving food, right?
understand
You can be.
it.
Which one is you
Honey
want
pot.
it? Is there an aroma that comes with inside water bottle?
Because the water bottle is not like you are doing like this. You are pouring. It's sweet. Just they drink calm.
That's how my uncle's wife woke up at 1 a.m. in the morning, 1:30, and she said she wants to eat party jollof rice. And they should get her party jollof rice. If you see as my uncle started.
Go to Surulere now.
From where they go see.
And now Surulere, you always find
Surulere,
something to
Ikeja,
buy,
yeah.
like in the any time of the night.
You will find.
that party jollof rice.
You
You
go
will
see am.
see it.
You go see them.
Is this how your own pregnancy is?
People's pregnancy is different. Please, I beg.
Are you scared?
I beg it. D.
Are you scared?
No.
You that you don't have
Now you dey run. Wow. Okay, also this one is a call out. They say you collect teeth, you use them do eyelashes. Ojo e ma ri bi o. They say your eye go see evil o.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Ah,
As in what?
this one
Shaggy.
pain this guy. He say your eye go see shege.
You see shaggy.
Ah, no. You pay them.
This is so interesting.
Next time you collect TFE, please use it for what you asked for.
Or Kuku say that
Or just
you
don't
want
collect.
to do lashes
Exactly.
and don't lie.
Exactly. So there was one girl that was trending recently for saying that if they pay for her hair and her lashes or something, see, people are funny, Sha. Let me not just go into it. Let's focus here. And still talking about pregnancy cravings. This guy is making a confession. He says, during my wife's pregnancy, it was suya. I buy suya, sauteed. The aboki knew when my wife gave birth because I stopped going to buy suya. Okay, madam, don't born. I said, yes. Ask me who hates the smell of suya after giving birth. Obviously, his wife.
Because she has eaten a lot of it.
So sometimes what they crave during pregnancy, what women crave during pregnancy, because they've had a lot of it, after giving birth, Amaransi won't be smelling to them.
Somebody likes Sar Agbalumo. You don't get
Agbalumo.
Sir Agbalumo.
Don't tell me it's you.
No.
Because from Jolo.
Am I
But you know that thing actually happened. So
people will now start thinking that I'm pregnant.
Wow.
maybe I should do. So there's this particular, let me just say the name, they're not going to kill me. Munchies in Big Brother house. So there was one particular tax
Flavor.
that we did. We used to eat it normal. Eat it. So this tax, they said the person that eats the most munchies.
You will hate it.
So everybody was just
After that.
Cross is a monster. So after that thing, in fact, till today, I never chop munchies because the thing they do me like.
Yeah.
Smell,
Yeah.
Oh,
When
my
you eat something
goodness.
too much, that is what happens. It's true. That's what happens.
Okay, so shots fired. They say stop pretending like you're hiding your partner. You don't have one. Thank you very much.
OJ. I have cough though.
So
I hope I'm not on that table. I don't lie. I don't pretend.
So
I don't know. I don't pretend. I don't like it when I'm sitting down and I come in peace and somebody. I am not on this table, Abby. I don't want to believe
See how he's
that I'm
looking
not
at
on this
you.
table.
Tia is looking at you.
But
Is Jepo not talking to
but
you?
you're on the chair.
But according to people that watch the show, you guys are bulls. But you don't get boyfriend. In real life, you don't get boyfriend.
Hey, oh, don't me. God. Can you hear what Katrin just said?
Because Jepo, you are spoiling her market. Let them know she's not a boyfriend so that when the rich man wants to come and spoil her.
After person with the fine jollof rice for 130, she's single. She's very single.
Oh, really?
Wow!
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut yourself in the foot.
We
Okay.
we are done.
So this one is to people that like to promise money. Like that thing they very say, once you promise me money, we don't get blood covenant.
Yes.
So they see me for dream, use me dream. You don't go rest.
Now,
So why will you promise me something? I was on my own.
but then, which one is, why do you promise to when you know that you cannot
you can't
fulfill
fulfill. Exactly. So why are you promising? Jepo, are you on this table?
Let's move on.
Jepo is on the table since last year. You have not given Dupe her money.
Dupe, ask Dupe if I've not given her.
You've not given her.
Ask
She sent
her.
account number.
Dupe,
She's saying it.
the same
Dupe is
Dupe.
our producer.
Dupe,
And-
the producer,
Yes.
ask her. She asked about me.
Ask about you. Please, I'm asking
Dupe.
about. Hello, Dupe. I'm asking about Jepo. Has he
Before
given you your money?
look like Baba just
He has not given her money.
Dupe,
Jepo, pay your dues.
Dupe, call me after the show.
Now we see the talk since January.
Don't fall for that. So, Jepo every day will see me and say, "Oh, you look so good." Say, "What are you doing this evening?" He has asked me that question like 1,000.
Now you they wrong.
Honeypot,
Honeypot, what are you doing this
She
evening?
can't fall for it because he tells her every time, call me.
Tell me, no, they do and because
What are you doing this
say
evening?
say that I would like to take
If
you
it's short for
dinner.
you, if it's short for you,
Say you will like to take me
Jepo,
for
pay
dinner.
up.
If
Don't
it's
be
short,
saying
if
it's short for you.
if
What
it's
are you
short-
do for tonight? I mean this evening.
Please, let's
If
take
it's
this last
short
one, I beg. If it's short for you, it's not short for you.
if it's short for you, let's Netflix and chill tonight.
Wait, Netflix, Calabar boy.
Hey, you will Netflix and chill.
In 2 weeks, I'll
Hey.
be craving jollof rice in the middle of
Honey pot, it's even the bottom pot you will be craving, the burnt part, I swear. So we see Lasisi Eleno and he's happy and they say, this one, I stay on the island is not an address. Where you they stay, gone. Na Lakwe Abi, or na Oya, close to Ijebu.
Some people don't they go, they don't they reach.
Guys, some people they live Ekpe, na still island, they'll say I stay on the island.
Get one of my guy house where I go. And once, as I reach there, I say, bro, I'm not coming back here again. Some people don't they move close to Benin.
Guy, you know the ones that even annoy me, the ones that are living close to Ekpe, and you say, where do you stay? I stay in Lekki. Okay, Lekki and Ekpe, you pass Aja, Ibeju, and you are still saying Lekki, nah.
Very soon we go back village because we don't they near.
All right, so let's just take this one, and it says, this is actually a prayer from somebody. It says, I pray for you as your second mother. I am in poverty will not be your portion. Forever is our deal. When your mates are balling, you will not be the idiot shouting, Okpa, Okpa, Okpa. Inshallah, you will beg to survive. Now, yes, she can't mess up. After praying, so instead of putting, you will not beg to survive.
That
The
was
nuts.
a mistake. That was
The nuts come.
that was.
So let me tell you what, after she has done Okpa, the Okpa has solely in her head, she don't have put the nuts. After all the prayer, now curse. Even people love emoji. Simple prayer
but
point.
you know that
The one that used to bust my head is when people will say, when you say you're tired, and someone will not say you will not be tired in Jesus' name.
But I'm tired.
I'm a human being. I'll be tired,
And I will recover.
and I will recover.
Yes, and we are done with Social View for today and this week, and we hope you enjoyed every bit of the craziness. It's time to move on to the second hour of the show, so stay tuned. And if you are going to visit OJ, he has dogs, though. Buy food, though. Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying right here with us. It's now time for the second hour of the show, and of course, if you're just joining us, we have Honey Shmoney, Honey Yellow in the building. We have Big J in the building, and myself, my humble self, Lady Kath, our real hotness. We're starting with the Throw It Off segment, and as you already know, we always love to end the week with some gratitude. I'm grateful for life.
I don't know, but the week has been a roller coaster. But everybody seems to be having something going on this week. But we give gratitude to life. This one even happened this morning on my way to the office. I was coming to the office and my driver was driving me. He was bringing me to the office. And the next thing, we got to a police stop. In fact, I'm just grateful for good policemen out there. So this policeman stops the vehicle. And then he says they should wind down the class. I was at the back seat. Then he enters into the car. He says he wants to enter into the car. I'm like, it has never happened before that police will say, I want to enter the car. Then he enters. Before he enters, he says, you are a suspect. And then he enters the car. And I said, what do you mean by suspect? He says, it's not a bad thing. I said, do you know what a suspect is? It means that I am being involved in a crime. I am being suspected to be involved in a crime. And he says, that's not what it means. Do I know the meaning of suspect?
So what does it mean?
So I brought out my ID card and I showed him. And then he holds on to the ID card. And the guy is like, they should park the car. I just sat down there. And then another policeman now comes. And he says, I know you now. Meanwhile, while the guy was talking, he reeks of alcohol. And I could see his eyes were bloodshot. Oh. And I just knew that this was not the kind of person to trade words with because he was not in any situation to be on the road to be policing anybody. Or even policing, even himself, is a risk to himself.
Yes.
So the guy comes to me, the other guy, two other policemen came to me, but I didn't even calm down. The guy comes and he says, he apologizes, they recognized me, and he says, please. And then they were now shouting at the officer to come down from the vehicle. And the guy says, no, they said, do you even know who you're sitting at? Come down from the vehicle. And the guy keeps going and keep ranting, and then he comes down, and they were apologizing to me, say sorry for the embarrassment and anything. And then the guy was reeking of alcohol, and he still wanted to come in front of the car. And today I just realized that, man, there are some times that you just know when not to do anything, right? Because I just realized that, see this guy, in fact, this is the things that happen, where people will say trigger-happy policemen will cock the gun and start to shoot at somebody. Because apparently this guy is not in the right sense to even be policing or to be on the road or in any shape. And this is early in the morning. Why are you drunk? So my gratitude goes to the policemen who knew what to do and knew how to handle the situation. I just hope that they do something about that guy, because if I wasn't the one, what if it was somebody else? He's probably still on that road and he's still going to torment other people. And this is somebody that must have had crisis in his own life, probably. And because for somebody to be drunk at that time of the day, something must be wrong somewhere, you know? And I'm just grateful for sense and the fact that I just recognize that, okay, this guy at this point is not in his right senses. I'm grateful for the good policemen who knew what to do and how to handle the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're grateful on your behalf, and it just reminded me of something that happened. So I went to Isolo on Wednesday, and then I was coming back. I wanted to beat the traffic before, you know, it builds up. So I was coming back early in the morning, and then I got to Oshodi. And then there was this last mile vehicle, and one just came down, and he did not lock his door. So it didn't shut the door because it was just about going to, you know, arrest or, you know, talk to a driver, you know, maybe take money from a driver. That was all he was thinking about at that time. So so they parked in the middle of the road, and then you open the door, and then that could have caused an accident. Yeah. And I was wondering, like, why would you do this? It was the other one who was driving, that one too was surprised and was like, ha! And then he just faced me, and then he apologized. And it was just like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, how do you do this? You are last man. You are correcting somebody for parking wrongly, but you're doing the wrong thing. And then I wish because I didn't know what was going to happen. I wish I could actually capture that moment so that, like, how do you do this? Then you're not enforcing anything at the end of the day, if that is how you... But the other one saw that it was wrong, and he apologized, because I was thinking that one too was going to do, but he too was surprised. Like, you just came down from the car, and then you did not even shut the door. And you just open it like that, and you parked wrongly on a busy road.
I mean, so the question goes to say, like, is it wrong to look good, dress good, or to have a hairstyle, or to
even when you don't look good or dress good, they will still find something. So it's just a thing with people out there. There are a lot of people that I know that cut their dreads because of police stigmatization. Every time they go out, there's always this look, or they always get stopped, either because they plait their hair or they have dreads and things like that. And it's crazy. It's so crazy that there are some guys that when they wear shorts, they look smart, they look good, but they don't wear shorts anymore. Because they say when they wear shorts, when they wear some type of sneakers, when they drive some types of cars, they get stopped. And sometimes these people do not want to hear anything. The next thing they say is, give us our share. Exactly. And then they start harassing going through your phone.
I think they know that it's not everybody who is a Yahoo, but they just want to extort you still at the end of the day. They're just silly people.
It is crazy.
Just pray for safety.
But we're grateful for your life.
Yes, so we are.
Thank you.
We are.
I just realized that no, not today. Not today.
You didn't have strength.
I didn't have power.
Lovely gratitude. So if you didn't catch it earlier, here's a quick summary of the entertainment news. And we told you that Fowles the Bad Guy undergoes knee surgery in the UK.
Yes, we also talked about Rihanna finally revealing her son's name, Riza.
Yes,
OJ said
now we know as there's Za. We also told you that Dolph Lundgren has revealed his 8-year cancer battle, and we wish him quick recovery.
Yeah. I mean, we're happy for him, and we wish him all the best.
Yes.
All the best. 8 years is no joke.
It's not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a quick break, and we'll be back with today's Daily Top 5. So they finally dropped the song. I'm sure they recorded this when Amapiano was Amapiano.
Was hot, Abby.
Yeah, I mean, but it's risky
whatever
now.
happened that they just left it and
Risky. He has hard drive records, you know, and this is DJ Tunes featuring Wizkid and Gimba. By the way, for the first time, I'm actually agreeing with Daniel Rega, you know, so he says Wizkid was actually lazy on the song. You know, was lazy on the song. Like his lyrics was not special. Like there was nothing extra about it.
So I wanted to ask you. I mean, honestly, I actually wanted to throw the question when we were playing it. I wanted to like, do you like it? Is this interesting?
It's not something I would remember.
Because I tell you, there are so many things that I think are not interesting, but because of the people on it. And I think that there are so many songs that are fantastic, but because those people are not popular. So people don't jump on it like that. And it's so sad that you can't see stuff for what they really are. Except maybe there is a personality attached to it, and then you're so crazy about it, even when it does not mean
To be honest, I think Nigerians are very, in fact, when consuming music right now, they are very intellectual about it because they've tasted good music. Recent times, we've produced the best artists worldwide. I mean, just this week, a lot of people have dropped great songs. Benson has dropped. Ruga has dropped 2 singles. Like there's even Kiss Daniel. In fact, people have been hitting Kiss Daniel. They say he's making civil servant song.
He's making what song?
Civil servant song. I should stop making civil servant songs. But you know, like right now, Nigerians, Nigerians are making these guys get on their. You see, there's no more lazy music. You can't just come and just drop anything for us.
But see, it is just dawning on you. I'm so sorry to say this. Even if Wizkid FC will come for me, I mean, I'll still say my bit. Wizkid did not just start doing this style. So sometimes I feel like it just takes you for granted because we know what Wizkid is capable of. So it's just like, I'm chilling. And then it's just like, it's just taking people for granted.
So at the end of the day,
it has soccer like 1 million times in a song.
To be honest,
like there are things that I don't like, but it grows on me because everywhere you turn, you're hearing it. And I'm like, what exactly is it? I'm not even joking. Like, it's not taking us for granted.
To be honest, that's why I give Burna Boy his flowers, right? For every new Burna Boy song, like I cannot predict what he's going to do on the next song. It's predictable. Like it's become predictable. Like the next song now, you hear Wizkid, like it's the same thing. You get so Burna Boy gives even when he's featured on other songs, like he gives lyrical content, production to his delivery, everything. He gives it 100. You know, so they should just give us their best.
I feel like that's why a lot of people now, when you ask them, what are you bringing to the table, especially musicians, because of the progress of other musicians or other artists that they've seen, they are bringing a lot to the table now because they know that you can't be lazy on this song and someone else wants you on their song. See Tiwa Savage. A lot of people keep saying, oh, Tiwa is this, is that. But at the end of the day, she's doing big things. A lot of people are having her on their songs. Even when Coco Fun came out, a lot of people had bad things to say. But now everyone is vibing to it. So sometimes I feel like right from the beginning,
everyone
from the
is
onset,
vibing to it.
Yeah, people are
Speak
vibing
for
to
yourself.
it. Okay, I'm vibing to it. If you're not, I'm vibing to it. And the thing with music is right from time, people just wanted something to vibe to. So they were just consuming everything. They weren't really particular about the content, about the lyrics. But these days, people are about everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is just how I feel about this jam. Normally, Wizkid songs will grow on me, but I just feel like this one will not grow on me. I don't know.
It will grow, don't worry. It's Depo.
When you turn everywhere and then you're playing
it will grow. It's the one that will come one morning and start singing the song.
So sometimes it's not as if you even like the song. You know how somebody plays, okay, somebody told me that his roommates used to like Fuji. And he was not a fan. Yeah. And one day he was just doing his laundry. He didn't know when he started. Just because that thing in your subconscious, like it's just there. Somebody has been playing it. And I think that's just the effects. It is not that you necessarily love the song, but because you have heard it over and over, like what you're exposed to. I think that is what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's why most of these people do dance challenges, so that you hear it over and over again and you get used to the song.
Definitely.
All right, let's just get straight into the top 5 for today. After spending a lot of your time buying groceries and cooking delicious meals, the last thing you want is to waste all of that food, or worse, even get sick from the food in your fridge. The easiest way to avoid both of these problems is to pay attention to how you store your food and properly taking care of your refrigerator. Today, let's talk about 5 refrigerator mistakes you didn't know you were making. Why? Because this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
So the first mistake you're making is not organizing foods where they should be. while it may seem like you can just throw any type of food in the fridge and in any spot, where you put your food in the refrigerator actually matters. The rule of thumb is to have your cooked and prepared foods on the top shelf, your ready-to-cook foods on the middle shelves, and your raw meat and uncooked foods on the bottom shelves. This helps to avoid any bacterial cross-contamination on your cooked foods when in the fridge. As for your vegetables, you should store salad greens, vegetables, herbs, and fruits in the crisper drawers. Your open condiments and drinks can go on the fridge door. However, avoid putting fruits and vegetables next to each other because the ethylene from fruits can result in vegetables spoiling quickly.
That's some gem for you. Like, yeah, that's right. It's true. I mean, I think it's just common sense. I mean,
it's not common
when you're not
sense.
even thinking about the bacteria and you're just thinking of common sense, when you put your meat and all those things
together
in the bottom right there, and then you put other things the way you explained. But that meat especially, like you don't want to put on top. Like who puts meat on top?
So why I say it's not common sense, even me, I realized that I was not doing some things right.
No, so
Right?
I'm just saying that that meat especially, like how do you put other things? You put vegetable fruits down, and then you now put meat, raw meat
on top.
like,
For
on
me,
top.
usually,
So in my dream.
I put meat in the freezer, right? Right, meat.
Yeah, the freezer
frozen
compartment,
foods and all
yeah,
that stuff
of
in the
course.
freezer. And I put the vegetable in. There's this compartment down.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for
Yes,
the
yes.
vegetables. But in the middle, I just
Anything.
put anything there. So I'm just learning a lot right now. So yeah, for all the bachelors, this is for us.
Yeah, so now you guys know that you should put cooked food before uncooked food, so that the uncooked food would... And don't mix your fruits and vegetables, don't forget that.
Cook food.
Then uncooked,
Uncooked food.
yeah. And then do
Cooked
not
food,
mix
uncooked
your
food.
fruits and vegetables, because many people will keep vegetables in the fridge and be wondering, why is it spoiling quickly?
So we're supposed to
Separate
the
them, yes. Separate them.
Okay.
And always
alright.
put your open drinks in the fridge door, so that it will not pour in the fridge.
Wow. I've been doing a lot of things wrong. Still on Daily Top 5, we're at number 2 now. And number 2 says, leaving the fridge door open. Whether we are unpacking our groceries or rushing off to tend to something urgent, it's quite common to leave the fridge door open. Usually, it's fine to leave open for a minute or two as your fridge can catch up on the short temperature loss. However, if you accidentally leave your refrigerator door open for a long time or overnight, the temperature inside your fridge will start increasing as all the cool air is let out. This will turn the food warm and likely to spoil quickly. While spoilage depends on the type of food, it's best not to consume things such as milk, meat, or cheeses if exposed to air for an extended period, as it could encourage the growth of bacteria that causes foodborne illnesses.
So for this one, a perfect example is Yabola in the cafeteria. If you touch her fridge, you say, you did not close my fridge. Like, she's always monitoring, and that's because of what you just said. When you leave the fridge door open, the hot air gets in, and then before you know, you start saying, fridge iti budget, this fridge is not working, what's going on? But you don't know that you caused it, because every time you're leaving it open, and then someone will come and tell you, oh, condenser, and this one and that one. So if you keep it properly short and keep the cool air in, then it's going to last you long.
Yeah, I agree totally. This one is common sense. I agree. This one is common sense.
Okay, the next one states that you not cleaning your fridge regularly. If you can't remember the last time you gave your fridge a deep clean, you're not cleaning it enough. The fridge is a #1 place for spills and leaks, and while we'll wipe up the odd mess, we never give the entire fridge a proper scrub. So cleaning your refrigerator properly would take away the dirt and bacteria. So give your fridge the deep clean it deserves at least every 2 weeks with a mild bleach solution and water. Also pay attention to the seal of your fridge door, as a build-up of dirt will prevent the seal from closing properly. This one is very true. So there's something that I noticed, the seal. That rubber thing, when you close the fridge, dirt actually stays there. So you need to clean it regularly, because before you know it, that dirt, bacteria will start breathing, and it seeps into the fridge and into what you keep in the fridge.
Yeah.
And before you know, you'll be falling sick, and you'll be like, why am I always sick? You won't know that it's that little dirt you could have cleaned months ago that caused it.
That's
I mean, this is common knowledge,
Yep.
I believe, because I remember my mom every time wash the fridge. Every weekend, we're always cleaning. We remove everything. We'll clean it up again. So, yeah, it's common knowledge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's true. I totally agree.
All right, let's check out number 4. It says overstuffing the fridge. Did you recently stock up on food? Just be careful. It may seem satisfying to have a full fridge, but this may not be the ideal when it comes to your refrigerator or freezer. Considering how tightly packed most of our refrigerators end up, it's essential that we save enough space to keep it running efficiently. Essentially, the fridge needs enough room for the air to circulate and cool foods properly. Without it, your fridge will struggle, eventually making groceries spoil faster. Fill your shelves correctly, but avoid overstocking groceries. So before you even take your next grocery trip, clean out your fridge and discard any food that needs to be discarded.
And if you think that you have a lot of things, get another refrigerator.
Yeah.
Or if you feel you can't even finish everything in time and it might spoil, give it out. There are a lot of people that will appreciate it and would pray for you. Because at the end of the day, when you're keeping things too close to each other, when you put like 5 people in a room, body heat alone, people are complaining. Not to talk of food that's supposed to be cool, in a cool, dry place and it's supposed to stay fresh. And I've seen a lot of people that would take food from pot and then cover it and just put in the fridge.
Yeah.
So by the time the one that is there already, that's already frozen, there's no space, and you're squeezing hot one inside, hot and cold, this is already melting, this is not freezing fast, the fridge will not freeze well, and then this one will start spoiling. So overstuffing the fridge is not good. It's just like saying you're overstuffing your room. Where would you walk? Where would you sleep? Where would you stay?
I just think generally that putting something that is cold and very hot together, and not just in every, you know, I didn't know this until one day. I went for dinner, and then I had a 3-course meal.
Oh, was it when you came for dinner? Oh.
Hey.
And then I had a 3-course meal, and then so I had appetizer, I had main dish, and then dessert.
Yeah, I remember.
And so I took ice cream and muffin, and the muffin was hot, and then the ice cream, and then I took at the same time. Instantly, I had some fruits.
Before.
So you know that thing of cold and then hot?
Contrast.
Like, I didn't believe it. So, like, I think in any way, it does not just mix. It does not just gel. Like, don't do it.
Was that why you left without saying goodbye?
Jepo, it's not you. It's not you. Not be you carry her go dinner. If it was you, she would say, I remember when J. Paul took me, so please stop taking somebody's glory. Well.
Nobody even take me for dinner.
Yes. Hey. So I hope you learned from that one that you should make sure your food gets cold before putting it in the fridge. You have heard, Abby. The next one, and the last but not the least, says not eating refrigerated food fast enough. If you're cooking more than usual, you probably have more leftovers in the fridge than usual, which can feel kind of overwhelming. It's important to eat up any cooked leftovers in your fridge at least 3 or 4 days after cooking it, or you could risk getting sick. If you think you won't be able to eat your leftovers fast enough, wrap it up in portions and place it in the freezer, which will last you at least 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
This is very correct, especially for people who like to make their food in bulk. By the time you keep it in bulk, there are a lot of people that do not like to warm food and like to microwave. When you microwave the whole bowl and then you take what you need and then you put it back in the freezer and you do that at least 2 or 3 times, the taste is already going. It's getting sour and it's not good enough for you to eat. There's nothing as good as eating fresh food. So why don't you get Ziploc bags or smaller bowls?
Yes. Put it in small portions.
Yes.
The one that you know that once
You can
take out
finish
once,
at
you
once.
finish at once, you
Bless
don't
you.
return it into the...
Yeah, and that would last a long time, especially when it's in the freezer. So you won't fall sick.
Yeah.
Righty, so that's how far we can go on Daily Top 5 today.
Yep.
And I'm sure that you'll not say that you've not done anything for you in
At
this life, okay?
all.
Oh, God. I
Brand
love it.
new one, new, from Benson, and
Yeah.
it's titled Pray.
Yeah.
I thought it was Emi Mimo because I heard Emi Mimo like
More
how
time.
many times.
So that's the thing with songs these days.
I like that video.
Yeah,
Oh, no, to be honest,
It's nice.
everything is great. TJ Mori came through again.
of course.
Yes. Did you see those people?
Yeah.
And I didn't have face.
Once you see TJ Morris video, you
know.
You will see some signals
You will know,
there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Somebody was even, saying stuff about him the other day, like, perhaps like it feels like he's not creative, like it's just one thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know how somebody has a signature to his work, and it's like you see that every day. So yeah, it's good to have signature, but I don't know what exactly do you think? Because that person just feels like the person was saying something in the line of, it's just one way. Like
So,
but then it's just one way. Do you think that?
Regardless, I mean, TJ has brought a different vibe to the industry, like the storytelling, the aesthetics. Like if he charges 20 million, you go see say
Of
20
course,
million.
the worth of your money.
So it's good. I mean, great song from Benson, Prayer. Great season for music right now.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, guys, yes, this week's reminder that happiness is free.
Wow, happiness is indeed free. Like, it's the energy, the legwork. Even, do you know, watching this video alone reminded me of NYC. Under the sun or in the rain, like Baba no say.
You know what this reminds me
Wow,
of?
like I just enjoyed that. Baba.
I enjoyed
Like,
it.
Life is just beautiful.
Sorry. You know why this is so funny to me? It reminds me of Mr. Kola, our director.
Wow, is that how he dances?
Okay, he danced.
Did you see when he was hula hooping?
No.
Mr. Kola, they move waist.
Wow, amazing video. Mr. Kola, you should try this sometime.
Before Mr. Kola go cut me come off from the show.
You see some people in church.
I did the dance the last time I was on the screen on Wednesday, that they move forward and come back. That's how I dance now. All right, thank you so much for joining the show today. And this week, it's been a pleasure having you guys right here on eSplash. And we're ending the show with Honey Pot, Honey Shmane. We also had J. Paul, Big J in the building, and my humble self, Lady Cat, our real hotness. It's been an amazing time. See you guys again on Monday by 12 p.m. And for the rerun, you can check on YouTube, okay?
Hey.
I see the sweet